Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teachers Noob. Today I have, for the first time in quite a while, Raymond.
Hello, everyone. Did you miss me? I missed
I'm certain,
you.
I'm certain they missed you. And today, originally I was thinking about going back to Majestic, but with all this restarting up again after getting to an argument with someone about the Masters of the Universe Revelations, I decided, screw it. I want to talk about the comics so people can know that Rob David, the guy involved with it, handled it better. And eventually we find out that Keith Giffen makes Tila a bigger bitch than she ever was in the show.
Hot damn.
Yep. But first, we're going to start off with the three one-shot origins because they set things up, and then we'll be doing the 6-issue miniseries that was started with James Robinson before creative differences led for him leaving and Keith Giffen taking over for the rest of it. This miniseries would reshape a lot of stuff with He-Man. But let's
And
start off with
well,
sorry,
before we get into that, let's just sit here and admire that fucking cover art.
Fraser Irving. I don't know what he's been
Holy
doing lately.
mother of God, that is gorgeous.
Now, granted, Fraser Irving is that one guy known for that infamous Peter Parker image where he's like,
There's a Peter Parker one that's where he has his face like that.
yeah, like, come on, you've seen it before.
Have I?
I'm positive you have. Let me look.
You're gonna have to show me. Maybe I've seen it. Maybe I haven't.
Hold on. There, that one.
No, I have not seen that. What
Yeah,
is
of course.
that?
This is clearly a case where he did not have much, like, he was rushed. Because normally he's a lot better than this.
What the shit is that?
I don't know. But like I said, you'll see he's a lot better in this.
Why did he draw him like he has Down syndrome?
I don't know. But anyway, The Origin of Skeletor, written by Joshua Hale Fialkov, who also does the next Origin issue as well. And so this is the death of Kelor, first son of King Miro, brother to King Randor, the scientist, the scholar, the general, the obvious heir to the throne of eternity, the half-breed bastard child of a king and a creature the world has deemed subhuman. I fancy other names for myself. Keldor the Mighty, Keldor Destroyer, Keldor the King.
Can I just say we're starting off strong with this art?
Yes!
Holy
Instead, it will
shit.
be Keldor the Fallen, Keldor the Weak, Keldor the Liar, Keldor the Betrayer. I will make this right. I will fix my legacy. In this place, our village, King Miro's village. I haven't been here since, of course, I'd forgotten. My brother and I played here. What do you think of how I'm handling the Skeletor voice?
As good as you always do, as
Yep,
far as I'm
and I
concerned.
play, but I'm not going so over the top. I'm just keeping it more subdued. The prince and his half-bred freak. This is the place where Hordok's man first. Who? Your destiny, Prince Randor. No, let my brother free. Gah! Keldor, no, we do not kill. Father will interrogate her and learn from whence he came. I must find Randor. My eyes. Brother, this means the world to me, brother, to have you as my chief aide. Your wits and skills will make my rule long and hearty. Father's last wish was for me to rule and you to be my adviser. But I'm older. I asked on your behalf, brother, but your Gar blood means I'm not good enough for him, for you, for anyone. I'll never forget this, brother, as long as I live. You would, and I've done the same, Randor. No, I'm not ready to follow that path. Not yet. My destiny. Merda, Porta, and Caltatax, Hordak. Who dares? Ah, Keldor, son of Miro, brother of Randor. Congratulations on your ascension. The old fool made Randor the king, just as you said he would, Lord Hordak. But you're the oldest, the smartest, the strongest. I'm impure.
Wait, this
Who?
motherfucker is Hordak?
Yes! No, you're not. You're better than them. Better than any who've come before. But you already know that. That's why you made contact. I will help you claim what's yours, boy. Must find Randor. Talk, swine! Tell me who sent you! Gah! You always had it, kid. It's time. What? It's time to accept your fate. I'm the master of my own fate. There's only one master. Hold on.
That's all right.
Sorry about that, but yeah,
It's all
the
right.
mistake I've made. What have I done? Welcome, Keldor. I've waited long for you. Who is this? Yes, you've crossed over. I am death. No, I must live. Must find Randor. What could a pitiful speck like you ever do? How dare you! I am Keldor the Great! The world will tremble before me! Must find Randor. Keldor, I swear to you, I told Father it was you, not I. Take the accolades. I don't need them. But, and please, brother, finally. You've done well, my sons. Randor, you've once again shown your excellence. But, Father, Keldor, it's kind of you to share the compliment. No, Father, you don't. My boy, you've shown today why you deserve to be king, just as Keldor has shown why he should be your right hand. No, Father, you don't. Keldor, brother, what happened to you? You know. We must get you to a healer. It's too late for that. Brother, what happened? Why did you betray us? Please, Keldor, help me set this right. I did what had to be done. The rightful rule of Eternia must be brought forth. Hordak is not the rightful ruler. Not Hordak. Me. But, brother, it could never be. Agar can never. Not Agar. Me. We share blood. We share everything. While Randor rules, Keldor sits to his side and prays for his father to notice him, for women to desire him, for the people to accept the man who should be king. It's unfair, I know, but you were to rule with me, by my side, yes, underneath me, yes, but not because I'm better, but because I need you. You're helping to stay standing. I need your help to stay standing up. Keldor, brother, without you, I am lost. Then, brother, you are lost. You will not die, brother. Look upon my face and see that. See the face of Keldor! Ooh! We, we'll get an enchantress. It's too late, brother. All can ask is that you don't let me die alone, and that you forgive me. I forgive your betrayal. I forgive the war you've caused. I forgive everything. If only I could have been a better brother, a better friend to you. No, forgive me for this. What? There is no other way. I must have your blood. It is key. Farewell, brother. We shan't meet again. No! Tell Hordak I've done it. Keldor the Great is dead, and with his last breath, he brought us a weapon against those who want us dead. In exchange for his gift, I gift him a new life. Farewell, Keldor, son of Miro, brother of Randor the King. Rise, my apprentice. Rise, my Skeletor!
That is gorgeous.
What did you think of that?
Oh my god, that is the story was great and
So tragic!
it's tragic as shit. I almost felt sorry for him for a split fucking second.
Trust me, you're gonna feel that more as things go on.
But holy, this art right here.
Oh yeah, Skeletor looks amazing.
This is the work of angels right here. This is so beautiful.
But again, I did a good job trying to keep the
Yeah.
voice, but keep it.
I want that as my fucking wallpaper, man. I want a poster of that thing.
Now, this one is artwork by Ben Oliver, another amazing artist, same writer, but this is the origin of He-Man. Good riddance, nephew. So He-Man's known as his uncle from the beginning.
Okay.
And now my birthright, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power! No, how can it be? I am next. I must wield the power sword. Chink, who are you? Before. What in the name of Grayskull? Mother, father, father, is all well? Heard a noise. Felt something. Your guards are gone. I'm coming in. You are scaring me. Father? Mother? Please. Gods of Eternia! Who are you? Creation of the sorceress? A cosmic joke from above? No. I am He-Man, and you are nothing! Wachim! Nothing? I am Skeletor! I am the true ruler of Eternia! I am the conqueror of dimensions, the beast of the Gar! And now, I am the slayer of He-Man! Never! Ah! What matter of witchcraft, huh? Where are you, damn you? Hey! What's going on? Who are you? What are you doing? Ah, the young whelp managed to escape my power. What? I meant to spare all of you to be my slaves, but this gift to take the head of Prince Adam will be quite the prize. Unless you can help me find what I'm looking for. Why would I do that? To save your family, boy. And because you're a coward. Show me the sword of King Grayskull, and I will restore your parents and let them all live. If not, perhaps I'll wear your skull as a crown. I clearly have no choice. The weapon you seek is here. Take it and go. You think me a fool, child? This is merely an antique. It's been on this wall since I was a child. Ching! I've been told I've been told you never trained. I haven't. Then you're a natural. Of course, it's a shame. You really could use a lesson or two. Now tell me where the power sword is, or die like the filth of your wretched Earth Mother burst. You are a monster. You don't know the half of it. That tapestry. It belongs to my family. It's hung here for generations. I know, boy, but I never really looked at it. This is the story. The legend of King Grayskull, how he forged this power sword, how he fought off the hordes of Hordak and all of the decrepit cast and that all from that decrepit castle of his. As a boy, I saw it as a fairy tale. But it's not. It's true, and it hides my treasure. I felt its power. I knew it was here. My destiny. I have waited a lifetime for my birthright. This is why I have Grayskull's blood in my veins. Why I have suffered humiliation, pain, such excruciating ant, swine, waste of flesh. You think you can fool me? Your destiny, Prince. I help. Rise, Prince Adam. Where am I? Castle Grayskull, you feel this place in your bones, yes? Where are you? I am here. I am the sorceress. I have kept watch over Castle Grayskull until the day you came. But I didn't come here. I was on the Great Hall in Skeletor. You are not really here, Prince. Rather, you are where you need to be. Your mind has journeyed here. uh, uh, your body must do the same. But for now, you must ensure Skeletor does not take the power sword. Your power sword. Mine? No, I'm not. I don't want any part of this. You have no choice. This is your destiny. When King Grayskull left this mortal plane, he warned of a war between two of his own blood. One will bring destruction, the other will fight it back. The end of this world stands at the gate, and only you, Prince Adam, son of King Randor, descendant of King Grayskull, nephew of... Perhaps you aren't quite ready for that yet. I'm not ready. I can't do this. Your father may not have known that this day would come, but in his bones, he was always scared of it. He let you grow weak and scared. He let you spend your days and nights as you please. Destiny is a less kind patriarch. I will awake. You will awaken soon, and the sword will be within your reach. And you will say the words, and you will no longer be just the prince. You will be He-Man, and you shall save our world. You shall destroy Skeletor, because you can, you must, and you will. Come to me. The beginning.
I am in love with this art.
What did you think of this one?
Um,
A bit disjointed, I admit.
yeah. I mean, what's keeping my attention is how gorgeous the art is.
But the writing was good, though, wouldn't you say? I mean, a
It
bit
was,
overly dramatic, but
and well, I think like any He-Man story, I think the best part of it is always Skeletor.
I'll say this: the Hordak one is where things change drastically and take a bit more of a New Gods approach.
So is he going to look like this, or is he going to look
Yes.
like?
No,
Okay,
no. What he's going to be seeing there. This was before his fight against King Grayskull. After his fight with King Grayskull, he became that thing you saw in the Skeletor one shot.
because I like this form way more than I like that thing.
Again, that thing is because he doesn't have a complete form. He needs the Castle Grayskull to do it.
Okay.
So
I really like
basically,
these story. I like these stories where Hordak is portrayed as the big
oh yeah.
bad.
Oh, wait until you see what we find out about Horde Prime. But look at this: 1,000,000 years before the birth of Adam, I'd forgotten when I struck my first blow, when I was baptized in shock and awe, when I first became a cosmic enforcer and went to war against the Horde. Centuries, too many to count, too painful to remember, except as disjointed images of blood and bone and horror. Always horror. This, this was to be the final battle, and it was Creator's mercy. It was. We were over 1,000,000 strong. We were decimated, as were they. Apocalypse, an orchestrated apocalypse. Hordak, he invited this. And brought this down on his own. We were but the means. How could we have been so easily led to this? Our intelligence was flawed, fatally flawed, yet it was what he wanted. And we wanted to believe what we needed to believe. Centuries of warfare. It was all we knew, and we knew it well. We had long ago forgotten how to make peace. We were over 1,000,000 strong, each a greater fool than the one before, not one seeing the true apocalypse, the divine revelation that you reap what you sow. Mutual genocide? No, not genocide, not yet. Hordak the beast still lives. I still live. Curse me to the seven hells, I still live. Zodak. Remember Zodak?
Barely. I remember him from the 2003 reboot.
Yeah. Cosmic Enforcer 097-42709. Second platoon out of Overkill Battalion 657. Respond. Please respond. Anyone. What have we done? Rhetorical. One looks at the devastation surrounding me. It's pretty damn evident what we've done. The very thing we've been trying to do ever since the beast first drew breath. No, the horde may be no more, but the beast, Hordak. I can feel its essence, still vital, still strong, intolerable. So many prophecies, so many far seers claiming to know that the ways of destiny. Did any foresee this? Could any have foreseen this and still be called sane? Hey! And thrice, damn fool, did you think it blind luck or creator's benevolence that you survive? You and you alone. Hordak. It was Hordak's will, and Hordak's will alone that brought you to this moment. Who provoked this war? Who whispered of a horde riven and by weakness and fear to you, and where yours while you slept? No, we've side barriers. Our minds are closed to you, vile, and so I let you believe. I've ambitions, enforcer. Ambitions that do not include you or your ilk. And what of your own? Millions of horror dead. Not dead. Transform. Horde and Enforcer alike. From energy were they born as matter, and to energy do they return after death. There are some who call this energy soul. I call it feast. Millions dead, and I gorge myself. I took what they so carelessly cast away. The energy, the souls, the raw essence of creation. Mine! All of it mine! And you knew what I was, and still you came, blustered by my lies, emboldened by my deceptions. 1,000,000 fools. The royal was in me. All of them consumed to serve my ambitions. Come to me, Zodiac. Come to me, Zodiac. The final prophecy awaits. Final prophecy? There will come a day when the old god shall pass from the realm, and the avatar of all that is good shall do battle with the avatar of all that is evil, and so will the face of the universe be cast. Madness. Hordak has let his monstrous hubris lead him into madness. Be that as it may, there is still unfinished business between us. Mad or not, the beast must perish. The soul of those consumed must be freed. It ends now. Who knows the beast better than Zodak? Who has fought him to a standstill countless times over countless millennia? No more. I am not my brother's keeper. It ends today. They're brothers here.
So, okay, so him and Hordak are brothers?
And look, the Fright Zone.
Oh, wow.
But look at this. Now this I love. Do you see, Father? Do you see what has become of the son you spurn, the scion you cast away? He comes, filled to brimming with righteous rage. He comes, vengeance incarnate. And tell me, scorned patriarch, did he not recognize you in such a diminished state, or did he choose not to acknowledge you? That's Horde Prime's skull. In this version, Horde Prime is Hordak's father.
Okay, and Zodak is also one of the Horde.
Yes. Technically, these were all the Horde fighting in a civil war.
Oh, okay.
But I like this because I hated Horde Prime in the original show because it made Hordak have a boss when he didn't need a boss.
Well, yeah, because they made him act like a bitch.
Yeah. Never fear, Master. It's like, no, Hordak is perfect as he is. That's why I like this. Like,
oh, dude, have you ever seen like the Mondo action figure of Hordak?
I think so, yeah.
Oh god, that looks so epic. I want that so bad.
Whose face will he see should he be the one to strike the death blow? The much beloved brother or the most honored father? My anticipation burns. See how he perseveres. See how he clings to scant hope. How it drives him forward. How it forces him to me. He comes to anoint me, Father. By his blood shall I be coronated master of all. Master of the universe! I had to add the snort. Hordak is one of my favorite villains.
Well, within the whole Masters of the Universe, he is my favorite character.
Maybe it's Skeletor then Hordak.
I'm Hordak then Skeletor. I love Skeletor too. Just Hordak. I love his design more than anything else.
And like I say, there's a reason why I keep saying the original Secret of Sword is the peak of writing. Would you agree with that? For the original show.
Oh yes. Peak of writing? No,
For the original. But what I mean is, for example, some of the stuff they went through that you didn't expect, like the fact that they actually showed how brutal the Horde was. Like having it be that they, when a person said the tax are too high and a Horde troop overheard them, they destroy a guy's home, or they threatened to drown a guy because he wanted water.
As far as the original series, the original two series, that being
He-Man and She-Ra.
He-Man and She-Ra, yeah, absolutely.
That's what I meant, of the original series, not the later series.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I will, and holy and mother of God, I will forever despise Cartoon Network for canceling the 2003.
Before we can get Hordak properly.
Yep, I will forever despise.
Well, blame the toy sales for not doing well.
And that's bullshit because those toys were awesome.
Unfortunately, I will tell you though, there's one downside for the 2003 series. Because they were trying to distance away from the camp of the old one, it did lead to a very homophobic sentiment.
Did they? I don't remember
Oh no, oh
that.
yeah, online. From what Liana's told me, because she actually paid attention to that stuff, they were very much trying to diss him by saying no gayness, no undertones, no nothing. Even though they have Cam Clark voicing He-Man, who is a gay guy.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, I saw the 2003 show before I went back and watched the original.
Oh yeah, and I adored it. And the fact that they actually, oh, you're gonna love King Hiss in this series,
Ooh,
but we don't see him yet. But yeah, obviously we see the two fighting him off, just brother against brother, until he wins, and he's like, "Tell me, Zodiac, how did it feel to know you were my high priest? A priest, I no. That were it not for you, this moment might never have come. That you were indispensable. Lies, all lies. You were always the impetuous one, the first to act, the last to repent. So certain of yourself, so dedicated to your ideals, so easily manipulated. Every deceit I suffered at your hands, however ignominious, I learned from every defeat, and from every defeat was a stepping stone to this very moment. And what did your so-called victories teach you? Arrogance, overconfidence, disdain. You learned nothing. You fought a Hordak who no longer existed. You fought the Hordak of our youth and never once stopped to consider how it could be that the fallacy of youth were carried over into adulthood. All a sham, brother. All in service to this glorious moment. So he set him up over millennia, making his brother become arrogant because he kept thinking he was still the same Hordak while he was learning and preparing for this moment.
conniving motherfucker.
Join me! Reject you. I reject. I expect no less. Still absorb him. Absorb him. In the beginning, there was Hordak. Let the rest of Hordak's testament be written in blood. By the power of darkness incarnate, I have the power!
That's awesome.
Yep. How be perfect for a lead-in, right?
Yeah, because it sets up Hordak as this really like godlike fucking level enemy.
It does. It really does. Of course, this is him before King and Grayskull defeated him. Now let's get into the miniseries. Now again, originally this was done by James Robinson and Philip Tan. I dreamt last night that I was someone else, someone mighty, someone brave, a hero. I dreamt he fought a great and terrible threat to his world, with its leader the embodiment of evil. The hero that I was, and my enemy too, both of us had others on our sides. I should point out, for some reason, this mini, they have Tila be a blonde.
I
For
was
some,
about to ask.
but by the start of the main ongoing, she dyes her hair red. And it
So she
stays
was
red.
always a
For
blonde?
this mini, yes.
That's
Basically,
weird.
this first mini and a couple of issues of this first mini, Rob David from Mattel was not involved as heavily. Once he gets involved is when things get much better.
Why would they change her hair color? I don't
It
get
was an
it.
accident. It was an accident. The editor clearly didn't know much about He-Man to correct it.
Okay.
Okay, I should point this out. Everyone in all of Eternia has amnesia. As far as they don't know anything that happened. Adam, as far as he thinks, he's a farmer, a woodsman taking care of his father.
Whoa, wait, go back. How did we get to this point?
That's the point. We open up with this mystery.
Okay.
Adam, I'm hungry, Adam. How did you hear him from all the way over there? This is the good China. I always eat breakfast on the good China. You know that, Adam. By the way, I'll just spoil ahead of time. If you're wondering, Queen Marlena was sent back to Earth, and she's stuck there.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you because you're going to ask. We won't find out until we get to Masters of the Universe versus the DC Universe, which won't be for
Okay.
a while.
Okay.
But as
So
far
is
as he
his
thinks, yeah, as far as
so
he
is
thinks,
his,
it's yeah. Sorry,
is his dad also just gonna be a douchebag?
no, actually, it's tragic what happens to his father throughout the series. But again, we won't know that for quite a while, and I won't spoil. I won't dare spoil that.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
But yeah, so he thinks he's just living this good life when he sees this bird. Look familiar?
Yeah, it's the sorceress.
Hello, you. It appears I've made a friend. Funny, as I look at it, it's like I've known this falcon forever. In fact, I know your name. I just realized it's as clear in mind as if you told me yourself. Zor. Go off you and go on off you fly. Come see me tomorrow. Though I wonder, where do you go? I know what I must do. I really am in debt, ma'am, for in your debt, ma'am, for looking after my father while I'm gone. So he's going to go on a journey to find answers. You're getting a bit far from home, Adam, don't you think? If I were you, I'd turn around for your own sake. Beastman!
He knows who Adam is.
Oh, all of Skeletor's men know. Because it was Skeletor that put the spell in place.
Okay.
Skeletor won.
Oh.
No, this can't. It can't. This is insanity. Who are you? What are you? Wait, how? Why does he even know who I am? You're mistaken. You have to be. Different Adam. I'm just a woodsman. Just dead when Beastman is done with you. Get back! You want to make this fun for me, eh? No, no, I don't know how to fight him. I should run! Have to use what I know. No escape. The skills I have. The wood and my axe in it. I'm surprising myself. Better at this than I thought. I'll get you, Adam. Get you and gut you. You hear me? Hear you? The whole of eternity can hear you. I don't believe it. He got me, sure. But I got him too. True blood. I can, maybe, I can beat him. Focus, Adam. Your own fear. Here, it's more harmful to you than this beastman creature, making you lose this fight before it's even over. Yes, focus. And use the skills I have. The wood and my axe in it. Now, miss me, Adam. Fool, and don't you see that? No, Beastman, it's you who doesn't see. It wasn't you I was aiming for to begin with. Ah! Quite enough. You were a lot of help. There's a question that bears repeating, though. How did Beastman know who I was? And why? And why didn't he want me to venture from the forest? Lead on, Zor. Show me the way. Adam must be stopped, and quickly. The further he goes, the more he may find out. Spread the word. Tell them Adam must be stopped, alive or dead. It is of no matter. Tell them, Lord. Tell who? Everyone! And yes, he has Horde Prime's skull.
Oh shit.
Now, how's that for a mystery?
So he like won. Like he won
Yes.
even over Hordak.
For the most part, yes. But right, no, actually, no. He's defeated Adam. He's taken over Castle Grayskull, but he has not unlocked its secrets yet.
Why does
So he,
Castle Grayskull have the Horde Prime skull?
no, it didn't. We never find out how he got Horde Prime Skull, but he did.
That's
That's probably one of
okay.
the few things that's never made clear. But this is where Keith Giffen gets on board. Fight like one born to combat. A woodman's axe. He was armed with a simple woodman's axe, yet he wielded as if it were a battle axe. There is too much of who he was yet within him. Instinct. His mind does not remember, but his body does. A litany of excuses. Master, it was not my enough. It was a simple enough task I laid before you, was it not? Should my wretched nephew violate the boundaries I set for him, kill him! Master! Not so difficult a task at all, if you came right down to it. And yet, somehow, this simple task proved too much for you. Master, please! He's not dead, just Beastman thanks you, Master. Merciful as Skeletor, your servant thanks you. Intolerable. The simplest task. How is it I find myself surrounded by cretins incapable of performing even the simplest of tasks? His memory is gone. Oh, look what he does to her! All of their memories are gone. They are helpless, mine to manipulate as I see fit. I have the power now and forever. They would do well to keep that in mind. Friend and foe alike. He turned her to stone!
Admittedly, Beastman gave him some really good information.
Well, that's true, but what do you see about Skeletor here?
Oh, he's every bit as Skeletor as I hoped he'd be.
I can say this is my favorite Skeletor. Period, hands down. Even better than the 2003 series.
Yeah, this is awesome.
This
He's
is he's
he's
like
menacing. He's petty. He's just straight evil. He knows what he wants. Yeah,
this is like
it's awesome.
Skeletor from the movie, the live action movie.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Well,
the only good thing about that movie.
oh,
Frank Langella's performance.
character-wise, yes. I just don't like his look.
True, but Langella was deliciously evil in it.
Oh yeah, he was amusing. I'll give him that. He just didn't look like Skeletor to me.
Right. Why does all this feel familiar? As if I've been here before. Every step I've taken since leaving home feels twice trodden. How can places I've never been trigger memories I shouldn't have? Huh. More to the point, how could I have ever forgotten such raw splendor? Is this why you led me on? Is this why I followed despite not fully understanding? To remember? Remember what, Zor? Places I might have been? People I might have known? If only you could talk. You see it too. Well, and we'll soon have company if they stay their course. Eat some from the cactus. Greetings, desert riders. I'm a stranger to these lands and find myself short of water. Could you point me in the direction of an oasis or spring source? It is him. Very good. See to him. Remember, alive and unharmed. Do we look like fools to you? Quick! We must see to him before he comes to. Make way! His lordship commands the prisoner's presence. Make way! On your knee before the presence. Ugh. My, how the mighty have fallen. Do not waste your energy struggling. Those restraints were built specifically to hold you. Specifically? Me? Your uncle sends his regard. That and a writ of execution. Oh, it's Trapjaw! Does this uncle have a name? It would have little meaning to you. How about letting me be the judge of that? Skeletor. Hearing his name disturbs you, does it? Well, it should. He is, after all, the architect of your downfall. I don't know that name! Of course you do not. It is his will that you do not. It is also his will that you should die never knowing. And where are my manners? I am Cronus, also known as Trapjaw. Thanks to you, I would have welcome you to my humble caravan, but I'm afraid you will not survive long enough to enjoy his anemones. Pen him! Why are you doing this? Because not doing so would be to incur the wrath of Skeletor. Sleep well, Adam. Tomorrow you petition for your life. You have business with the prisoner, wench? Kronos ordered him given water. He wants the prisoner and well fit for petition. Go on then. Perhaps this one will be good for a bit of sport. Kronos didn't come across as someone overly concerned about fair play. He's not. Then there were no orders. Keep your voice down or we're both dead. Why do I feel I should know your name? The very question I came to ask you. I was there when you were brought before a trap. Amid my many admirers, joke if you must. Situations such as this seems to me I can laugh or I can scream. I'm not big on screaming. So you say. Here, take some water before the guards get suspicious. Do you have a name? Desert Wind. That's a slave's name. Try again. Tila. My name is Tila. Right then, that's enough of that. A cyborg camel couldn't drink that much water. Back to your doings, wench. Tila. You are ready? I have a choice? Excellent. You know how this works. Haven't got a clue. It is simplicity itself. You choose the person you will petition for your freedom. Should that person deny you, you fight to the death. Should you survive, you petition again and again until your petition is granted, or you or those you might petition are dead. And if I don't feel like killing all of you, then petition denied. Choose or die. That's pretty much a catch 22.
Yeah.
Him. Gah! And please let this work. Please let this work. Got it. And the sword. Why did I take that sword? What was I thinking? I'm a woodsman, not a warrior. Okay, broke clear. Now what? Run away. Run away? Don't mind if I do. Which begs the question. Run away to where? Maybe I should have thought this through better before torquing off the whole camp. Yep, definitely should have thought this better. On guard? Hey, I'm not that bad at this, considering I've never held a sword before in my life. That I remember. Where'd that come from? Same place as these sword skills. Maybe I could stop looking a gift horse in the mouth and just go with it. I may not remember any sword skills, but my body sure does. Not too disturbing. Ugh, an earthquake? On top of everything else, an earthquake? Back off, all of you. He is mine. And just like that, an earthquake doesn't seem all that bad. Skeletor sold you short. He should have known better. I should have known better. A spirit such as yours can never be broken. Oh, just a sec. Thanks, I think. So yeah, they continue to fight it off until Tila shows up and helps them. Look, Tila, you did this? Looks that way. Now do me a favor and dumb me up until I get us clear. Sorry. And you and me. Something tells me we've got a lot to talk about. Tell me again why you didn't just slit his throat. Shit! Couldn't very well let them kill you. Actually, yes, you could. Fine, then I opted not to let them kill you. By stampeding their beasts of burden? What? What's with that tone of voice? I might have gotten trampled. Uh, really? I saved your life, and you hand me grief. Honestly, Adam, you are the most self-centered. What did you just call me, Adam? That is your name, isn't it? Uh, and you know this how? I don't know. I mean, I just knew it was. Welcome to my hell. Were you to ask me? Were you to ask me? I would swear that before today, I never held a sword, and that's just the beginning. Oh, relax. It's only Zor. And where were you when I needed you, Adam? Remember, I said we got a lot to talk about. Would you mind? Would you mind much if we started with the fact that that's not a bird? So again, is this all interesting?
Yeah, it's very good so far. I like it.
Yeah, this is a 6-issue mini, I believe. So we're at the halfway point. Now this point is purely Keith Giffen. That goes
Okay.
but yeah, the two of them are still chit chatting, trying to figure things out. They still don't know what's going on. I can't believe you actually ate one of these. I can't even bring myself to poke it too hard. 2 words. Grow up. Looks aren't everything. You've looked in mirrors. This can't be news to you. Now stop trying to change the subject. Is that what I'm doing? The bird. Zora's a mystical construct of some kind. That means someone's controlling it. Someone who, for whatever reason, led you to me. Huh. Someone's awfully full of herself. How do you know I was led to you? It feels right. Yeah, it does. And now both of us are being led someplace else. Uh huh. By a mystical construct of unknown origin being controlled by a person or persons unknown. You have a problem with that? I guess not. Never again. Honestly, have you always been this whiny? Never again. Okay, maybe I did neglect to tell you a few of the conditions under which we were granted passage, like the fact I'd have to work half the fare. Cyber camels are a dime a dozen. You should be happy I got as much for it as I did. That merchant drove a hard bargain. I wish you stopped doing that. It really creeps me. All the time it was perched on your shoulders, you never. I was distracted. Yeah, two sets of memories in one head will do that to a person. Not to mention the fact that Zor here seems to have the illusion of weight. There's some pretty sophisticated sorcery at work here. Yeah, but whose? Let's talk more scrub, Swab. Y'all never work off your fare at this rate. Yes, sir. On it, sir. Never, ever again. But you see what I mean? Or you're starting to see a hint of the bitchiness of Tila, right?
Yeah, but she always was supposed to be
Oh,
bitchy around him.
that's true. Right now, it's closer to the comics, but believe me, it does get a little worse.
Define worse.
To the point where she's ready to, and even when he's trying to, he's being a little bit of a smartass. She actually knees him in the gut, or when, um, or saying right in the middle of a crowd too, just guts him and saying, "Sorry, he's overwhelmed." Seems like that she will just be really more snotty to him, at least under Keith Giffen's pen.
Okay.
I'm making this so more difficult than it need be. Am I not a gracious host? Are not all of your needs seen to? Should think your freedom is a small price to pay for magnanimity on my part. And I ask so little of you. The key, whatever form it might take, the key to power. The power stored was in the very essence of Castle Grayskull. Was that a smirk? Well deserved, I suppose. When I think of the years spent in pursuit of He-Man's sword, the years spent believing the sword was the power source, when in actuality the sword drew its power from the true source, Castle Grayskull. You've hardly touched your food. Are you unwell? I could, should you wish it, have the guards escort you back to your quarters. You will talk to me, sorceress. You will tell me all. The power that lies dormant within Castle Grayskull will be mine. I am Skeletor. I am inevitable. I can see I'm going to have you force fed again. Try not to hold it down this time. And do try to hold it down this time. Damn!
Jesus Christ. That is disgusting abuse.
But would you put it past him?
No.
Of course, we see them sparring, trying to help him relearn things as they're talking about where they're heading. On how did you even know to look? Gull's been scoping out her surroundings since we took her aboard. Got the feel of a combat veteran, she does. Whoa, let's stick to the subject here. We picked up what last night? Sea beasties. Means we've caught the merman's attention. Uh-oh!
Oh, shit.
Why did I not like the sound of that? Why do I have the feeling this involves us? What gives you that feeling? Oh, so much more convenient when the prey comes to the predator. Just a hunch.
Oh man, I gotta tell you, he is one of my personal favorite.
What do you think about Kevin Conroy voicing him in Revelations?
Beautiful. It was beautiful. When I found out Kevin Conroy was the voice of him, I'm like, oh my god.
And the fact he's Hordak, well, was now Hordak in season 3 of the CGI show.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect, if you ask me.
Dude, I know it's heartbreaking.
Should we be, I don't know, doing something to defend ourselves? The first move is his. What, crushing the boat didn't count? That you have made it this far. Most impressive. Let me guess, we've met many times, but rarely as Prince Adam. Prince? News to me? Everything's news to you. Maybe we can we maybe focus on the big fish guy? Forgive my deplorable lack of manners. I am the omnipotent first son of the Ocean Lord, master of the depths, absolute monarch of the seven tides, the singular wonder and grand presence, Nauticus Aquara, merman the first. Charmed. And these two come with me. You are not going to be difficult about this, are you? Yeah, I probably am. Took their coin. Reckon I owe them as close to safe passage as I can get. You'll never take us alive. You'll never take us alive. It just slipped out. I didn't even know I was going to say it until I did. I just love it how sometimes the corny stuff comes through and then they realize, what the heck was that? Prove her wrong. Let's just call it language quite inappropriate for a comic book, and let's go for that. Like, wrong tool for the job. Hello, trade ya. Now this I can handle. I felt greater trunks than this. Brace for it. Brace for what? Chop. Oh, he did not. On the bright side, it did let her go. Your concern is misplaced. A woodsman never let it be said that your uncle does not have a sense of humor. Bow to me, land meat. Acknowledge me as master, and I will make your death a painless one. I think I'll pass. Better you had lived the life you were given. What did you hope to accomplish by defying his will? He-Man is dead. Never! Pathetic. You rage, yet have no idea why you rage. Know this, Prince, you will die never knowing. If my vengeance must take these form, then so be it! Choke on it!
Why in God's name do they keep fucking egging him on to remember?
Because they're idiots. Even Skeletor's gonna be mad at them every time.
I was
Don't,
say, like, why do you idiots do
I know.
that?
Don't you hate it when they get chatty? Tila, don't look so happy to see me. I still owe you for that tentacle dump. I was saving your life. I found out I can't swim. Oh, that must have been. Yeah. How did you? I climbed the tentacle. Did you know that the ship is on fire? This could be a problem. Read my mind. From behind. Uh-oh. Struck from behind. Hardly in keeping with the code of honor your father so worshipped. Fortunate as I am made of sterner stuff than land meat. My father sold me into slavery. Exquisite. Skeletor's managed to strip you of honor as well as memory, the loss of one leading to the loss of the other. Most exquisite. A pity I have neither the time nor the inclination to force you to confront the extent to which you have fallen. You and your blonde dolt. Skeletor's charge was quite explicit. Kill the prince! And since I have no desire to share in Beastman nor Trapjaw's discipline, I will see Prince Adam dead by my hand. Pity your memories are not intact. Were they, you would have remembered that my command over my realm extends to the realm itself. Right, time to go. Run, you run. Fools, you have nowhere to run. Shakakoom! No lamb-born creature could have survived such a blow. Skeletor will be most pleased. It is good. They survived!
Of course they
Barely!
did. Stay here for a second. Stay there. I love his character design here.
Let me go back.
The final page.
Yeah!
The way he's standing, like, oh, like he's like, I'm badass and I fucking know it.
Yeah!
Oh my god! Again, he is probably my third favorite. Why do I love all the villains in this fucking series?
Because they're handled so spectacularly.
Yeah, it's like I love Hordak. He's my favorite villain in this whole series.
Skeletor is probably the best he's ever been.
Right behind him, right behind Hordak is Skeletor, and then you have Merman, who's just a fucking boss.
Except for the stupidity of talking.
Except for the stupidity of talking, but that's inherent in all of Skeletor's minions.
And Beastman Trapjaw being badass and terrifying.
Yeah, they're especially the art. I'm going to
This is Philip Tan.
I'm going to sing the praise of this artist till the day I fucking die.
Well, wait until we get to a different artist who takes over, who's named Pop Man. Just as good.
Just as good?
Oh,
Okay,
jeez.
Ooh, damn.
Dude, I'm going to text you something. Because I don't want to say it on the chat and date things.
Okay.
Do you see it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to date things.
That's quite all right. Let's
Oh
just
yeah,
take a let's just take a look at Evil-Lyn's nice
Evil-Lyn.
can. Evil-Lyn's nice cans.
But now this is the artist going for, and he's going to be sticking around a long time. Pop Man, I love his artwork.
It's already impressed.
Lessons in futility, your majesty. At least I'm doing something. Would you please stop saying your majesty? If it doesn't rain soon, which matter and what won't matter what you catch. Not that you stand a chance of catching anything with that. Must you always be so negative? I'm not negative. I'm a realist. I stand corrected. I'm also roasting in this heat, and you said we had nothing in common. And seriously, how do you forget you're a prince? We're taking the fishman's word for it. Merman, why would he make it up? I mean, he meant to kill us, right? He meant to kill me. I think you're just in the way. Hardy har har. And hey, Mirage Bird, make yourself useful. Find land or a passing ship or whatever. I think you hurt its feeling. I think I don't care. How long do you figure we can live without water? You don't know. You don't want to know. You're right. So, what set you off on all of this? See what I mean? No, she's now coming off a bit more bitchy, isn't she?
No, but it's understandable. I mean, she's probably thirsty as fuck. She's probably
Two
sunbaked.
memories in her head.
Two memories in her head. She just got her ass handed to her by a fucking tentacle and a merman.
Found out she can't swim.
She can't swim, and she's stuck with a guy she barely knows and doesn't understand why she knows him.
Yeah, and yet deep down, she feels like she wants to give him more grief.
Yeah, so she is more than
Oh,
confused right now.
oh, conk! Did you see that? Did you see? Scrag Darrigan Bird dropped a coconut on my hand. Yeah, you best fly away. If it was possible to get my hands on you, where'd it get a coconut? How'd it get a coconut? And remember when I told you that jury rigging a set of oars was a waste of time and effort? Mm-hmm. I changed my mind. You know, when I said oars, I assumed one was for you. Rowing gives you man muscles. You just made that up. Guilty.
I wish James was here to ogle her ass. That would be funny.
Oh, I gotta show you something before I forget. Something you missed out on many lessons ago.
Okay.
Want to
Show
see one of
me.
the hottest lowest lanes?
Sure, why not? Man, Superman.
Man and Superman.
Man and Superman. Okay.
Hold on. There, here we go. Because even Bianca said, "Oh, Raymond, it's too bad Raymond's not here to see this."
Man and Superman.
Yep. Oh, where is it? Oh, please don't tell me they reduced it to being a Oh no, they did, didn't they?
Oh, now I'm disappointed.
Hold on. Let's try this. Please, oh please don't tell. Oh, there it is. Good, thank God.
Confidentially.
Yeah, Confidential. Superman Confidential. This was originally supposed to be an arc for it, but they canceled the title before they got to it.
Okay.
Ah.
Holy sweet mother of God, why aren't you real?
I told you! She is one of the sexiest Loises, period.
Wow.
I'm gonna jump to other ones, other pages with her.
I don't even like Lois at all.
Oh, dude, trust me, dude. Go back and watch this lesson when you get a chance, because you will find this is one of the best written Loises, right up there with Jeff Johns' Lois. See what I mean?
She kind of reminds me of hot Aunt May.
oh,
What's her name?
Marissa Tomei.
Marissa Tomei, yeah. You know, hilariously, the only reason I can remember her name is from that one episode of South Park where Cartman tries to take a Civil War reenactment to Washington,
Mm-hmm.
and he freaking blackmails President Clinton with a sex tape of him and Marissa Tomei.
Ha!
That's the
But
only
anyway,
reason I remember her name.
right. But anyway, they get knocked out by a brainwashed Duncan.
Oh, her dad.
Yep, but he doesn't remember her.
Will he remember her at some point?
Oh, yes.
I hope so. Wait, is he blonde too?
Looks like it. But oh no, I think he's a redhead. The
Okay,
coloring makes it hard. The coloring makes it hard.
so in this series, is he also her biological father,
Yeah,
like in the Kevin Smith story?
I believe so. I
Because
believe.
I love that more than him just taking her in. I
Oh,
actually
I
love.
agree. I always preferred that there was something between him and the sorceress.
Yeah, I love that idea more than anything else because I don't like it when he's just the adoptive father. I mean, yeah, there's still a
And to be
connection
fair, they
there.
never fully make it clear.
They did in the 2003.
You're right, but here they
They made
never
it
make it.
very abundantly clear that he was just adopting her.
Yeah, again, they never make it very clear here, but he still treats her like his daughter.
Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Hold on, stay here for a second. That looks awesome.
Why not? Yeah, why did you say pause here a second? When you say stay here, it sounds like you're about to leave.
Oh, sorry. No. Pause. I just want to admire. That looks so
That looks
freaking
like something
cool.
out of Lord of the Rings mixed with ancient Mayan.
It does. But then I remember that it's freaking He-Man and the Master of the Universe, and that's always just like an amalgamation of like every, ancient culture that has ever existed mixed in with some high-tech shit.
Yep.
I mean, even the castle is like awesome.
And look else is here.
Evil freaking Lyn.
Woeful ignorant. Woeful ignorance. Yes, well put. You're certain the bounds will hold them. I'll not tolerate another incident and like they are quite secure, Majesty. The reinforcement enhancement and guarantees. She is a pretty one, is she not? No, don't bother denying it. You've had your eyes on her from the moment you arrived. She is familiar to me. I'll have none of that. If it does not originate from me, it's irrelevant. Say it, say it. If it does not, it's official. She's a lewd. Like, a little louder, perhaps? Hasten our deaths. Are you listening to her? Evil-Lyn. Her name is Evil-Lyn. You've met? No, yes, maybe. Here we go again. Well, I'm waiting. Did I or did I not ask you a question? Uh-oh. Well, did I? Think fast about. Just say yes. The only thing this breed of loon hates more than being ignored is being disagreed with. That's certain. Haven't you been listening to he and the way she talks to my father? Well, that was interesting. Arrogant whelp! One ignores her majesty at one's risk. Yes, to whatever, okay? Yes, much better. Father, take
Holy
them.
shit, he is built like a fucking ox.
He's like a shit brick house. Or brick shit
He,
house.
it wouldn't surprise me, like if she had her way with him because holy
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Take them and have them prepped. It's been too long since the cauldron has seen genuine conflict. See that. Tonight will be special. Cauldron, prep. Just what have I agreed to? You've agreed to nothing. You're cauldron fodder from the moment you step foot on the island. Her Majesty draws as much pleasure from the process as from the event, and the event is bloody. Should have seen that coming. Hold on. What do you mean, am I certain? Are you doubting me? What do you mean, am I certain? Are you doubting me? Never. You've been disappointed by the others. I can understand that. They are not Evil-Lyn and are thus not far and are not and thus that are far removed from perfection. I, however, am Evil-Lyn. I do not err. I am grateful for your understanding. You will see to his immediate execution. I will do nothing of the kind. Both of them will be sacrificed to the cauldron. You really should try to attend. It's quite a festive gala. I don't suppose I could petition her Majesty to cut Prince Adam's throat and be done with it? Where's the spectacle in that? Be of good faith, Skeletor. He-Man shall die. You do
God
not
damn,
invoke
even
that
she
name.
is done him.
Do you hear me? You do not. Dead and gone. You have my word. But if you notice, he's talking to her differently.
Yeah, but even she isn't immune to the stupidity of being.
The word of a mad woman. You sought enough of her to enlist her to your cause. A bit late to be second guessing. Her power rivals mine. It is best that she is kept amused. Were she to put her mind to it, she could pose a significant challenge to me. I see, as long as she remains in her place, she is useful. That's one way of putting it. Why do they all feel the need to complicate this? Histories. History? Histories of defeat and humiliation. Each of them have reasons to hate the masters of the universe. Very personal reasons. You are no different. We are no different. Choose your next words carefully. Just killing him is not enough. A quick death, even at their hands, would be most unsatisfactory. Vengeance and vanity have more in common than a first letter. If your preference was a quick death, you would have been better served paying your brotherhood of assassins. My preference is any death as long as he dies. Then step in, see it done. Abandon Grayskull when I am so close to. You are no closer to tapping the power of Grayskull than you were when you first took your sorceress captive. You cannot lie to me. You fear that if you leave Grayskull, you may be unable to return. She has been tortured to near death, and still you fear her. You dare? You dare speak to me in that manner? She is formidable. She has the power of Grayskull. Is she? Or is that what she would have you believe? There is no greater deception than willingly suffering for a cause that does not exist. If such is the case, I will increase her suffering 100-fold. She will beg me for death. Speaking of death, I cannot have this conversation leave this chamber. Fear not, Servile, L1. I will make it quick. By the way, you'll find out we're gonna in the reveal of who's talking through Horde Prime Skull is going to be a case of Keith Giffen wanting to just screw over a character because he finds him annoying.
That doesn't bode well.
You girl, what man of enchantress are you? Do I look like an enchantress to you? I have dreamt of you. There has not been one night you have not haunted my sleep. Are you my father? I think you took that well, don't you? Father, seriously? He seemed to think so. I know I do. So whatever's going on, it's not just us. Apparently, the big question is, what exactly is going on? By now, that should seem obvious. We're being manipulated by that bird thing's master. That would be my guess. But to what end? Maybe you should ask your father. Seeing how we're probably going to die soon, and do you suppose you could lift the silent treatment? It was a bad joke, I admit it. I'm sorry. Dink. I'll take that as a sign of progress. Double dink. Now you're just being cruel. Applause, my beloved subjects. Greet our guests in a manner befitting their fate. Shower them with gratitude for their sacrifice. Sacrifice? Oh, yeah, I like the sound of that. Volcano? Sacrifice? How did we not see this coming? You see how my subjects honor you. Cauldron is a gift, freely given. By your metal, you approve yourself worthy. Only one leaves the cauldron alive to the death. One to the cauldron, the other to glory. You buying any of this? Not a word. You up to entertain this crowd? Not a bit. Play it by ear? You have a choice? I'm gonna say no. Let the cauldron be lit. Let there be combat! We'll fry before we fight for your amusement. Who said anything about frying? Okay, I get it now. Get what? Make it look good. Make what look good? We stop fighting, they start shooting. Oh! But you're wounded. I noticed. So how's that whole playing it by ear thing coming along? And that's for being a smart mouth. If we can maneuver close enough to the guard, maybe I can get shot before you get close enough to do any damage. Then it becomes a real fight. You're really going to try to throw me into that? No, but you're probably going to try to stop me from jumping. Exhilarating, is it not? and the rabble do so love a spectacle. If she dies, I'll kill you. What? What was that? Speak up! It was nothing. Merely thinking out loud. That's not a solution. It will save your life. You believed her? Slim hope is better than no hope at all. That's not your decision to make. Idiot bird, get them, not us. Adam! Oh, you're gonna love this cover.
Let me see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Come on, come on.
Oh shit! Battle Cat the Beast.
And in this version, there's no ooh, none of that.
Oh fuck!
He's not a
Cringer,
coward
dude.
at all.
Christ. Fuck Cringer.
Oh, Cringer's still awesome here too. Adam, no, no. Do you see? Do you see her pain? Is it not delicious? She believed him gone. She thinks he's dead by the cauldron's flames. Foolish girl, the night is young, and we have not begun to be entertained. Neither of you has shed so much as a single drop of blood. Know that, and then the blood feeds the cauldron. The more blood shed, the more substantial the cauldron's flames become. The last combatants fought through multiple falls until near death. Adam, the flames, they're illusions. I'm fine, thanks. Adam! No, there was heat there. Very faint, but there. An enchantment? That's my guess. I've got a bad feeling that the longer this farce goes on, the hotter those flames will get. Evil-Lyn's looking to slow roast us. Good. Good? Good that you're not buying into our winner takes all lie. There are no winners here. Ah! Come on with it! On with it! I grow bored. You do not want me to grow bored. Is that not so, ex-man-at-arms? Tell them. Go on, tell them. Her Majesty is most unpleased when bored. Any chance we can both jump down? Oh, that didn't sound very convincing at all. Be burned to cinders? Odds are she can control the flame's intensity. There is an option, but it's not an attractive one. Got to be better than one of us dying. Could involve both of us dying. Do go on. That bastion, cauldron, isn't set and flush with the cone. Awfully narrow. Awfully stupid. What? Like you're talking at best a 3-foot gap from up here that translates to a split skull if you go down if you go head first, a fractured leg if you go feet first. Not to mention surviving the plunge down the cone as if we manage to squeak through. Zor knocked me down there for a reason. Zor is an illusion. It shouldn't be able to knock. You see, this is why I hate sorcery. Are you coming or not? I roll when you hit. Oh. They did not. That's against the rules. There are no provisions for escape. Well, what are you standing there for? Get them! Fetch! The fall, Majesty. I'll die to survive the fall into the... As commanded, Majesty. As if you could have kept me from going after her. I just wish I knew why I feel the need to. 7, 8, 9, giving me a 10 count, 100. At 10, I still want to kill you. Do me a favor, next time you decide to take a blind leap, you go first. I'll be more than happy to wait for the all clear if you survive the fall. For the record, you had no idea all this was down here, did you? Nope. The best I was hoping for was an outcropping or two that we could snag on the way down. Nice to know you think things through. You're welcome. That wasn't a compliment. Where do you think where do you figure this leads to? Only one way to find out. I was afraid you say that. Can you read any of this? Not a word. Probably use your dire warnings and the like. How encouraging. You what? You heard me the first time. You what? I seem to have misplaced your two persons of interest. You're not going to blow this up out of proportion, are you? Exactly how does one and go about misplacing? They broke the rules of the culture. Escape has never been an option. Might I assume that the great and mighty Evil-Lyn will have the prince and his consort back in custody sooner than later? I'm not at all certain that I care for your tone of voice. Answer the question. Sooner than later, yes. Yes, fine, fine. There, you satisfied? It's all that silly bird's fault. Had it not knocked the prince from the beam. Bird. What? Bird. You dare? There's only one way you could have known my mind my mind. How long have you been? Where in my mind have you been hiding? Took you long enough. Now you find your tongue the better to mock me. did not hide. Plain sight. I was there, if you knew where to look. Where? A pleasant memory. You so rarely revisit such moments. So she's been hiding in his mind and his happy memories.
Oh.
Guiding them from within my mind. So she was using Skeletor's mind to do it.
Oh shit.
Did you think yourself beyond the reach of my wrath? Did you think you were the only option open to me? You saw it wrong. Schnink! Grayskull's power will be mine. I will accept no less. I will find the key to that power, even if it means razing the castle to the ground. I will not be denied. And yes, she's dead.
Dead, dead. So no
Dead,
more.
dead.
So no more bird help.
No more bird. Oh, not yet. No, only in that last moment. But I'm not a dead end. Not really. There's a door of sorts. But yeah, they make their way in, open it, and there's the sword.
Oh shit. Being guarded by Battle Cat.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Please tell me you're hungry now with your stomach. Huh? What? Adam! Woo! Come on, come on, come on. A torch, a piece of fallen stone, anything I could use. A weapon! Okay, I heard it. That's a good thing. And I got it mad. That's a bad thing. Why do I get the feeling that bad things are going to outweigh the good? Stop narrating. Save your breath for. Well put. You kissed your father with that mouse. I'll let that one slide, seeing how you're about to be eaten by a cat and all. Steady, girl. Let's not make this more difficult then. Get your hands off me! She'd be a squirmer. Look at her go. Maybe let me all her. Maybe yes. Enough of that. We're not here to. Grayskull Bane. What in creation is that? Why are you just standing there? You've got weapons. Help him. I think not. He's as good as dead. Evil-Lyn will just have to settle for you. No, you son of a... It's just a big cat! I was ordered to retrieve you, or what was left of you. We'll come back later for his bones. No, Adam! Adam! But he goes, grabs the sword, and... Stupid way to die. Shouldn't. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power!
You
Tila?
have way too much fun with this voice acting thing.
Tila? What? Later. I think we've got a fight on our hands, Dad. No, 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 no! He wasn't invited! How dare he! See, Father, save us. He has triumphed and make haste. We would not do well to be far away from his wrath. Adam? Majesty? Come to me then and bring your fools with you. Last time I took your memories. This time I will take your lives!
Can you
Oh,
hear
look
that
at
in the
this.
background?
I hear a tapping.
Yeah, that's my heater going off.
That's all right. No, 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 not that. Over there, yes, Majesty. And you, why are you gathering up the incidentals? How many times do I have to tell you? Rare items, only the rare items. Yes, Majesty. Don't you, yes, Majesty, me, unless you're doing what I tell you to do. No, Majesty. Did you just say no to me? Yes, Majesty, but I won't have it. Bad enough his reemergence has forced me to vacate my precious tropical paradise. I will not have my move further darkened by bad manners. Is that understood? Doom! Now see what you've done. I should have you flayed for daring to foul the air in my chamber. She's insane!
Yeah, she is.
You, the one not burning. Be quick about it now. I'm not all that certain how long my warriors can hold him back. Oh, this is certainly uncomfortable. And bound to get a lot more uncomfortable unless you answer a few questions to my satisfaction. Nonsense. You've never struck a woman before, and you never will. I will. Yes, there is that. could you and could you not have known the outcome? Do I look a fool? Of course I knew this would be the outcome. Were he allowed to live? And back to that again. If your desire for his death was so great, why did you not hunt him down and kill him? If it was not, and it is not as if he moved about covertly. Why charge underlings with a task of such import? What other purpose they serve, if not to serve? And take the blame should you be proven wrong. This conversation is over for all time. No, for now, for all time. Master, choose your next words carefully. If you would see the sunrise, the adversary, the He-Man, he will come. Of course, he will come. Vengeance will propel him. They all will come now that the spell is undone. Oh, the so-called masters of the universe. My nephew was the beacon. So long as the spell lived within him, it would live within all of them. It amused me that he could be the source. We should prepare. Is that your concern? That the battlements be manned? That Castle Grayskull be fortified for the siege to come? Go then, see to it, and if it will bring you comfort. Yes, sir. Thank you, sire. For all the good it will do you. Power of Grayskull or no, I am still Skeletor, firstborn of darkness, lord of the bleak domain. Come then, nephew, know of Skeletor, know of doom! Now, listen to what's about to be said here. Barely a speck on the map, and do you think you could have found a less remote spot? Perhaps we should have hung a banner, the way to the rebellion. Or the rebellion if we're taking back what is ours, isn't it? You know what I mean. Okay, yeah, they've been talking about. Wait a minute. Ram Man!
You're Ram Man. There he is in the corner.
But basically, we find out Orko's not here to betray us this time.
Say what?
Yeah, Keith Giffen hates Orko.
Oh, you can't possibly mean that the fucking talking skull is.
Yep, but thankfully, Rob David, when he comes on, he fixes it in a way that makes it heartbreaking.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck
oh,
that.
okay, you want me to spoil it to you right now?
Do it after after the thing.
All
Let's
right,
not spoil the story for the audience.
all right. But yeah, so yeah, they're still getting like still sulking. I don't sulk. I don't sulk. You should have spoken up. Stop the vote if you were that determined to follow your own course of action. That's what Skeletor would do. Don't you mean Uncle Skeletor? Will be leaving as soon as the dark provides cover. Oh, for the love of, did you have to tell me that? Couldn't you have just slinked off and I don't slink. I thought you should know, seeing how we've drawn blood together. Now I've got to go with you. No, no, you don't. It's that or stay here and either lie to them or get castigated by them for not telling on you. Damn it all! This is just like when we were kids. You decide to do something stupid, then you draw me in by telling me about, now that I think about it, I would have followed you anyway. Next time, can you think about it before you start yelling at me?
So she's all right. No. Even before all this, was she aware that he was Prince Adam?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going with this whole notion that they've known the truth the whole time.
Okay.
Hey, where's the fun in that? Soon, very soon. Can you feel it? They are near. He is near. His rage precedes him. I should be able to tell that. I think the Tila witch may have scrambled my facilities. She will die by inches, that one. As will you if you do not cease your incessant prattling. Let him come. I brought him down once. I can do so again. This time I will not make the mistake of letting him live. But sire, the power of Grayskull, if any would know the key to unlock it, it would be Grayskull is stone and mortar and history. There is no power here except for the power he channels through the sword. But you felt the power was in the castle. I felt what the cursed sorcerer wanted me to feel. Her glamour died with her, leaving behind only cold stone. More fool, Skeletor, and then for hiding the sword away. Better you had kept it near to the channel Castle Grayskull's power once you ascended its source. Adlid, wench, have you been listening at all? The sword is the means by which the power is drawn to him and him alone. It does not go to no other. Of that use, of what use would such a short sword be to me? Oh, he took her mouse. The sorceress planned her deception well, layered it over my deception. She used my spell to conceal hers, and I, Skeletor, I Saw only what she wanted me to see. It is what I wanted to see. Well played, Tilana. Well played. He is here! The He-Man restored! He... Must I pull the tongue from your head as well? It is Skeletor he seeks. The other, the wretched imp, is well beyond his reach. So be it. It ends today! Oh! A bit late. Remember when I told you not to worry about me, that I could keep up? I seem to remember you telling me not to come along. I take it back. Bit late for that, don't you think? Refresh my memory. Has that sword always turned you into a smug wank, or is this something new? Am I being smug? I thought I was being charming. Charming's hard to pull off when you're covered in blood that's not yours. The pot calling the kettle black? On me, it's a fashion statement. I'll try to keep that in mind. This is much like what the Mirage Turtles is to the '90s cartoon. Much more gorier.
Not unpleasant though.
I'll wait back here. Good call. Did you think I would cower within the castle walls amid the wretched sycophants drowned in my power? That's what all of this has been about. That's what it's always been about. Power. The stolen memories, the subtle torments. Subtle torments. I think our dearly departed sources would disagree with that assessment. No? Damn!
Oh, he cut her fucking head off. Holy shit.
That was a killing blow. Finally, you see, as I see you, the focus of your hatred, a foe to be eradicated. He strikes at the master. Forward for Skeletor. No, he is mine to kill. Mine alone. Oh! Too close. My day didn't raise no collateral damage. Then again, the night is young. Only one of us walks away today. One on one, no more cowering behind your lackeys. I had you. You were completely at my mercy. I should have killed you then. Power of Grayskull be damned. A victory born of duplicity, base betrayal. Fair or foul, it means little to me, and that is why you will be forever be undone. Might wins the war, but honor wins the peace. Altruistic buffoon, I will hear no more. The sword is the control, the funnel through which you channel the power that is, and always has been rightfully mine. What now, He-Man? What of the power of Grayskull now? I still have the power, Uncle. The sword, as you say, the message through which the power is channeled. Your mistake has always been your ego-driven insistence that the sword channels the power of Grayskull to me. From me, Uncle. I am the host. The sword channels the power of Grayskull from me. I don't just have the power. I am the power! No! Is he dead? Will the flames kill him? I... I'm going to say yes. Liar. Learn from this well, and from this, Uncle. I have no more pity left to give you. Just by dropping it breaks. So it ends. Tell me, Skeletor, do you finally understand that pride precedes the fall? A hard lesson, hard taught, no? Don't need. Perhaps now you will be able to see past your swollen ego. Acknowledge that the power of Grayskull can never be yours, because the power chooses the host. Lies, and still you cling to the misconception that brought you to this. I'm afraid denial is no longer an option. Not an option. I will not allow it. What do you know of? I know your heart and mine. I know the weeping abscess that throbs where your soul once thrived. I know you, Skeletor of Eternia, and it is time you come to know me as more than minion. Even now, I must admit to having played that part well. I've always played that part well, don't you think? Know this, Skeletor of Eternia. As much as I desire it, it is not yet time for you to die. Not that your cursed nephew has it within him to see you dead, but there are others. That Tila wench comes to mind, who would gut you in an instant with little thought given to the consequences. And it is always about consequences, no? Thus you live to fight another day, and you will, Skeletor. You most definitely will. I wouldn't have it any other way.
What have they done to Orko?
I'll explain to you off screen, but how was all of that?
It was really great. I mean, kind of soured by the Orko thing, but
Again, keep
especially
skipping. Yeah, it was.
especially after that ending for that Kevin Smith gave us with Orko,
Oh,
which was
trust
just
me. Again, Rob David's able to salvage it, but it does not redeem Orko, unfortunately. But it does give an explanation that makes it much more bittersweet.
better be a damn good one.
I will explain it to you after, when we're off screen. But what did you think about the artwork?
Beautiful.
Both artists did their own thing, right?
The all the art you showed me, and you showed me many stories so far, and each of these stories has gone through many artists.
Like I said,
Not
Pop
all of
Man
them
will stick
good.
around. Pop Man will stick around the longest. That was the guy
Yeah.
for near the second half.
Not many of these artists will. Not many of the artists ever really stick around to the end of the story, and not all of them are very good. Some of them are better than others. Some are worse than others.
Right, but
But
here,
this is one of the good. This is one of the ones where even though it changes and it's different, and you can very easily tell that it's different, it's still good.
they compliment.
Yes. I'm not so sure as a compliment as much as it is. It's good, and each artist brings their own little flavor to the table that it's so good in a way that I don't mind that it changes.
Right, and I would say this. I did like how they actually did give an explanation of why they acting this way. Because for all of them, all of their humiliation, it would be so unsatisfying. I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? Ego
Yeah.
thunders before the fall.
Well, yeah. I mean, Skeletor acted exactly the way you'd think he'd act, just a little bit more brutal than he normally is, because, well, he fucking killed the sorcerer.
Evil-Lyn was insane. She was a loon, as Tila put it.
Well, it's not like she wasn't insane in the Kevin Smith show.
True, and all of them were great, but Tila just felt off to me. That's all.
Tila fell off because she was fucking blonde.
Well, besides that, I mean, I'm just saying because it did come off like, I mean, now that I've gone back and over again, and was you reminding me that's still how she was, it is still better than the Kevin Smith stuff. But even that one is still slightly understandable when you're given all the stuff taken into account, but it was mishandled.
To a degree.
But I would say, though, Sorceress's death was such a thump. No grandiose, no nothing.
No, it just happened. He just, Skeletor just had enough of it and just fuck it, I don't care anymore.
But it makes sense. But it still makes sense, though. And at least she helped. It's not like he just got bored and killed her.
True. I mean, will she be returning in some way or shape or form?
Okay,
No.
one time.
I mean, there has to be some kind of payoff between her and Tila.
Actually, I will put this: there will be not just one sorceress coming about in the future. Turns out there's more than one sorceress, and even Tila, it's not going to be Zor. She's not going to be the sorceress of Zor.
Oh.
She's instead going to be a different one that ties back into her old lore.
Interesting.
We'll talk more about that off screen.
Okay.
But yeah, this will lead to the ongoing, which will open up with an attack by the Horde, led by a woman known as Despera, or Adora.
Ooh.
And this is the best handling of Adora, period.
Awesome.
As far as her being a brainwashed lackey, I mean. But yeah, we shall see when the Horde comes and wins.
Well, until next time.
We will see you all on the next one. Take care.
Farewell.